I can't believe this. This is ridiculous. This is ridiculous. It was on my radar for a week, but I just can't even look at this person. Anyways, welcome to Nerd Report, everyone. Hopefully your favorite. We're here breaking down all the drama that has been going on with this disrespectful stuff that happened to Gannon. The putting behind a paywall his images, his autopsy images on Patreon. You guys have heard of it. If not, we have several videos up on that. And you can check those out to catch up. I'm Letecia, your host for today. And, we're going to break down another video live because Zav Girl is not the only one. There's actually another person that has or did put the images of the autopsy behind a paywall. Although that's not really selling it, right? That's not really selling it? Yeah, okay. And they may still be up. We're going to check that. But this other person, Natasha Cooper, this very ugly, grotesque, deformed human, and I'm not talking about her exterior at all. It's the inside. So Karens, do not think I'm making fun of her looks. I don't care how people look. The interior, the inside of people is what makes them who they are. Bottom line. But this person, so let's keep it a buck. Zav Girl's apology is based on the loss of her channel, possible loss of her channel, possible demonetization of everything. It's like you're sinking, you're drowning and you're trying to survive type of thing. It's a survival for have her channel still up, her subscribers still there, but she's losing. Okay, that's what the entire purpose of her apology was. This other lady, this Cooper lady, who's a much smaller YouTuber, is doubling down. She's pretty much just giving you all the finger. She's saying that you all don't care, at least from what a few parts of the video I saw. We're going to go over it right now. We're going to review it together. You all don't care. You all are pretending. This is all fake outrage because we don't see our brother, sister, child, grandkids through Gannon. We don't have to know him personally, but we see the injustice or the mistake. You make a mistake and you apologize, fine. She's doubling down, tripling down, telling you all to F off. And the reason she hasn't gotten as much attention is probably because she's not at 100K. She's a smaller YouTuber, 2,000 subs. I'm not sure how many. That's besides the point. But at the rate Zav Girl is going, they're probably going to be the same amount of subs, which is a good idea pretty soon. But we broke down Zav's apology. We poked holes into it. We read some of her the comments that she pinned, which was pretty much, in my opinion, retracting her apology. How she really thinks. Did you guys watch those videos? They're still up here. We saw that as we were reading the comments, she turned off the comment section so we couldn't read them. Last night, we were going through the pinned comments. She unpinned it. Cinema Shogun actually called that out. Shout out to you, my man. He's been on it as well. And he believes that Zav was trying to make us look like liars. Well, you all saw the video, the live video, and we had the pinned comment on the very top on screen. And then when we refreshed, it was gone. So today what we're going to do is go over Natasha Cooper's statement. I don't even know if it's an apology. I don't know what it is. But I want to say I do have the entire video on backup because I have a feeling she's watching right now. She may take it off, so it doesn't matter. Natasha, I still have it. So yeah, we're ready. Are you guys ready to watch this? Are you guys ready for us to react? We got Jules in the background. She's gonna come in. Natasha never apologized. No, but we're gonna see. And then I'm gonna ask you the question. I'm gonna ask you all the question. Who do you think reacted better, if there is? Natasha doubling down or Zav being a fake apology? What is, there's, you know, honor between thieves, or I say crooks or whatever. What do you all think in the comments? So I don't know Miss Cooper's history. Also, I wanted to also add that people are starting to ask Zav girl to apologize about Kylie Rodney. Are you one of those people that want her to address that issue about Kylie Rodney? If you guys remember that case, are you on that camp? Let me know. So I see a lot of new people here. Please press 1 if you're new to the channel. Yeah, don't dox anyone. Don't mention anyone's name, real name. I mean, if they have it up, like Natasha, I don't know if that's her real name. But press 1 if you're new to the channel, and let me know where you're watching from. And then we're going to get down to this video. She's right now. But before we start that, without further ado, we got straight from the planet Earth. We got Jules. What's up? Your video's a little dark there. And your mic's not on. Oh my God. Did you just buy your Jules?
I'm sorry.
Jesus. She's been doing this for 3 years.
Yeah, stop with your exaggerations, please. Is that better? The lighting better?
Yeah, it's much better. You're a little bit. You know what? Refresh and come back in here because you're stuttering.
I'm stuttering?
Yeah, your camera's kind of.
Okay.
Yeah, as you do that, just refresh. You know. But folks, as we wait for Jules to figure out how the internet works, what is on your mind? We're gonna get to that video right now and have you all react to it with us. Welcome all the new subscribers to the channel. We're gonna get down to this topic. We've covered UFOs. We've covered crazy stuff, man. And we got some news coming in as well. We're going to have updates on Carlee Russell, and shame on those people making it about race, because people have questions about that. Shame on those people. And they're not even of her race. They're people of a different race pretending you can't ask questions. You can't ask people of color questions. Bullshit. We know what you're up to, undercover racist, trying to make this young lady look bad, and stuff. We'll get to that. It's not about, with her, it was nothing to do with race, folks. Only racists bring race up 100 times. We counter it, okay? Fuzz, 2023 wins for the year worst YouTube apologies. Yep, Fuzz. You are absolutely right. We got almost 400 people in the house. Welcome you all. Press that 1 if you are new to the channel. We got 5 gifted members by Iva. Thank you very much for that. And yeah, Iva, thank you for supporting the channel. And if you want to support the channel, you could gift members. You could become a member, send a super sticker, super chat, send in a Cash App, PayPal, Patreon. We're not a corporate owned news outlet, so this helps the light, you know, to keep the light and electricity on. I would love to do this without any monetization, but unfortunately, when I call my mortgage company, they don't care what I'm talking about. They're like, yeah, I need my mortgage. So there it goes with that. But we promise you, we will not do anything unethical to earn your support. Okay. That's one thing we will give you, and we respect all your opinions and stuff. And thank you so much for that. and Fuzz for the first support. Let's try this again. Let's get Jules in the house. What's up, Jules?
I'm good. How are you?
I think you
Is
fixed.
Is that better?
Not. No.
Let me try this.
Forget it. Why don't you just put it on your
because I don't know how. Is that better?
Just maybe, I don't know. You're pixelating, but no, that's fine. That's fine. Brandon Torres says Nerd Report always shining a light on the right reasons. Hit the like. Thank you very much for that, Brandon. Are you familiar with the Natasha Cooper?
I was not until the whole Zav thing broke, and that's how I became aware of her. I never knew who she was, where she came from. She was outed on News Nation and Fox Nation, along with Zav. It was initially Zav, and then they named this Natasha Cooper, and then from that I went and pulled up some of her YouTube videos, and I was like, wow. Yeah.
Where's
just
this?
wow. And
could you hear this?
Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, whatever
you hear it
is.
I can.
Okay, here we go.
Wherever you are.
So this is the statement. This lady apparently, I think, did the same thing. Zav Girl did it. Post images on Patreon that weren't inappropriate. What's up, Marcella? How you doing? And we're gonna see what type of if it's an apology or what's going on here. I appreciate the super chats coming on in here. We'll get to them as we go. Let's read this one real quick. And Razum Messin, sorry if I got your name wrong. What do you call a cow that just had a baby? Decaffeinated.
That's
decaffeinated. That's awesome. And of course, you're not referring to Natasha here. Full disclaimer. And hearts for you. Thanks for the joke. And stuff. All right, let's go.
We need a little levity for this.
Yes.
Hello, and thank you for being here.
She forgot what she was gonna say.
Listen, I went through a couple of her videos, and honestly, no disrespect to her followers, but they must have patience of a saint, because her long pauses in between sentences is quite disturbing for me.
Should we make the playback a little faster?
Well,
yeah, we'll make the playback a little faster. By the way, folks, her audience was whatever she was saying here was like, yeah, girl, you go. So I don't know. I'm just letting you all know. A lot of her audience, not all of it.
Well, where do I even begin? So I woke up. Well, actually, I was awakened this morning.
By the way, this is at a faster speed, and it's still slow as F. I'm playing her stuff faster, so we're reacting to it live.
Hannah came in to my bedroom and woke me up and said that Gentleman Jack needed me to get up with her. And so apparently I can't see.
Well, we know you can't see, but we'll get to that in a bit.
Yeah, I'm just going to go ahead and tell the mods zero tolerance for stupidity.
Okay, zero tolerance for stupidity means if you say that it was morally wrong to post the pictures of an 11-year-old child, I guess, that is stupidity. So don't question it. I'm guessing that's what she means. What do you think?
I'm thinking that as well because of some of her following video responses. So yeah, she's doubling down on what she did.
Just block them.
All right, just block them.
Yeah,
that's where I'm at. So you are more than welcome to be in this chat. I'm streaming to both of my YouTube channels and I'm streaming to Facebook. and anybody is welcome as long as you're respectful.
Respectful,
If you're not,
no question.
You're gonna be gone.
Okay.
Unlike most creators, I do watch my chat, and I have zero problem modding 3 channels at one time and being live.
She's badass, right? She's badass, multitasker.
I guess she's better than me.
These are my channels, and your opinion isn't truth. Just because you have an opinion about something doesn't make it the end all be all.
Well, it also depends. If it's a math problem like 2 + 2 = 4, that's not an opinion. That's a fact. Please don't tell me it's 5 and then say it's my opinion it's 4. So there are facts being thrown at you that you're calling opinions. Yeah. Okay, here we go. She was only charging. Hold on. She was only charging $3 to cover her edit and admin time. The photos were behind paywalls, so nobody saw the photos unless they wanted to see the photos. Okay, so when somebody gets SA, nobody wanted to SA unless they wanted to. You don't stop it. You don't stop SAers. You don't stop bad behavior. I don't get it. I don't get it. So if I could pay $3 to rip somebody's bank account off, that's okay because I paid $3. No one could call me out. I don't get this logic, Autumn, because I see you posting biblical things in my thing. Almost like you're protecting this action by quoting the Bible somehow. I doubt anything in the Bible says let evil prevail, don't do anything the second after. I don't think that's the way it works. If it does, then I don't know. I don't know what to tell you. But it almost seems like you're using the word of God to let evil walk on earth. And what? I don't get it. You don't want us to call anyone out for anything because we're supposed to forgive, dude. That doesn't make sense. Please stop writing that on my comments. Sure, the people that wanted to see the picture paid $3. The hell with them. Okay?
Not to mention.
What's your point? So I could
Exactly.
charge $3 to ravish your house? And no one's supposed to call me out on it because whoever did it paid me. They wanted to. I don't get where your point is, ma'am.
She doesn't have a point. There is no point. What she fails to understand is that those people, I'm not saying all the people, but the people that paid Zav Girl and this one, the $3 to go on into their Patreon so that they can view this stuff, took screenshots.
Okay, hold on.
Shared them.
The autopsy photos are routinely published.
Yes.
Hold on. Kaylee Anthony's photos are all over the webs, and those of Travis. Okay, whatever. Then why does she charge for them if they're everywhere? Because they're not everywhere. It's a rare item. That's why she's charging for them. Miss me with that. Okay. The reason she's charging for those photos is because no one has them. Chat, am I wrong here? Unless you're Zav Girl, I mean, with another name, I don't see your obsession's insane.
Whoa, and I've got to address something in that comment. Lady, I don't know what planet you're from, but you're not from the planet Earth because Travis did not attack Jodi Arias. That is a fact. So you best get your facts straight before you start putting crap like this out on the internet. You are sadly mistaken, and I'll back what I just set up with facts. Go.
Mods, do not ban her. Do not ban her for her opinions, by the way, even though we are disagreeing. Do not ban her unless it's a personal insult or whatnot. But do not ban her because, again, we have healthy discussion and we expose stupid. All right, so morbid. I made a post about Zab Girl. The arbiters are unhinged. Gotta wonder if she's running, what is it, 600 alt accounts to comment on just to try to change the narrative. Maybe. Not gonna walk. GG Zav Girl. Okay, I don't know what the GG stands for, but thanks for the support here. But yeah, these seem like alt accounts and stuff. So basically, the narrative from some people are like, Lewis, please don't call out anybody because you're supposed to forgive, bro. Really, and let people just go.
Nor does it give you the right to defame, demean, ridicule, or harass someone.
We're just calling out your bad behavior. That's it.
Now,
if your actions defame you, that's what you did on your own. Right, Jules? Sorry, Jules, I interrupted you. I was just, that lady keeps posting
no, because again, I followed the Jodi Arias case, so somebody needs to get their brain checked.
Only, in my opinion, like these people saying, quoting the Bible, that we shouldn't be trying to guilt us into not punishing or calling out or questioning people that do wrong things. To me, those are people that are trying to, they're with the evil people. They're trying to let the evil people win. You know what I mean? And
yeah,
they like that. She probably purchased the autopsy pics. I'm not sure. Could you tell us if you purchased it, because you're so upset, almost like you want more?
I understand this is all legal, okay? I understand it, but it's not moral, and I just don't understand people defending this type of actions. I just don't. I know if it was my child, I would be beside myself, absolutely beside myself. And yeah, just,
you know what? And there's a lot of people claiming, like, pushing back, saying, well, what she did is not illegal. Well, look, I don't know that. I don't know that for sure. But one thing I do know, I never said what she did was illegal. And I do believe, I know that in law, it's constantly evolving. There are things that are legal right now that will be illegal in a year. There are things that are illegal right now that will be legal in a year. Vice versa. It's evolving. And guess what? There's a lot of bad things that are legal. There's a lot of maneuvers. I'm not saying all cops. I'm pro cop. There's a lot of stuff that the police department, tactics that are within the rules that have hurt people, and they still got questioned for it. These things need to be questioned so we could fix them.
Okay, laws need to be changed.
Right.
What they did, Lewis, is legal. It's the Freedom of Information Act. I can do it. You can do it. We could get a hold of that stuff, okay? We can pay for it, get it, explore it, do videos on it. There's nothing illegal about it. It is immoral. The photographs, these two people that did this, to use the actual autopsy photos and to double down on why they did it, was to explain what the coroner was talking about. They also included diagrams, okay? You didn't have to use the actual autopsy photos. You could have used the diagrams.
Do me a favor, read Doof Paranormal. Thank you for that wonderful support. Could you read that? I'm working on something in the back, and then we're going to continue with the video.
Sure. Doof says, and Doof is, we know who this is, from Australia, our buddy. Make sure people are aware of what these monsters do to make money. As the mother of a child that had an autopsy done, I would be going insane now if someone put his photos up to make money. Keep doing what you're doing, Lewis. Kisses. Doof, first off, our condolences for the loss of your child. No parent should have to do that. And I'll speak for Lewis, we absolutely agree with you. I would go bat crap crazy if something like that happened to me. And to try to justify what was done is just utterly ridiculous. And again, I can't say every time we've covered this particular subject, we have said repeatedly, we know it's legal. We know that you could obtain the records through the Freedom of Information Act. We know this. But we're speaking on the moral levels. And if you don't understand what that means, then listen, I don't know what to say to you then.
It's like, oh, what Zav girl did, it's legal. What could you do? Yeah, and us calling her out is also legal. What could you do? It goes both ways. Let's continue with this right here. Folks, if you're new to the channel, please press 1. Again, thanks for everyone's support. We really need you to subscribe to this channel and keep watching it so we can continue to do what we do.
As most of you know, I did 2 lives on Patreon about the Gannon Stauch crime scene photos and autopsy information. Because of that, some people who do not like me have started and ran with a narrative that is absolutely false and ridiculous. And I woke up this morning to MSN.com having an article about a Zav girl and I. Now, I want to read something to you that was sent to me last night by one of my subs. And well, maybe my phone will cooperate. They told me to look at this verse and how it
holy cow, man. Like, no pun intended, but dude,
Isaiah 54:17.
What? This is at 1. This is almost at double the speed.
They told me to look at this verse.
Okay, wait, hold on. Is she going to read from the Bible?
About a Zav girl and I. Now, I want to read something to you that was sent to me last night by one of my subs. And well, maybe my phone will cooperate. They told me to look at this verse and how it relates to what's going on.
Are we supposed to think she's godly or
Isaiah 54:17?
Okay.
No weapon formed against you shall prosper, and every tongue which rises against you in judgment you shall condemn. This is the heritage of the servants of the Lord, and their righteousness is from me. Now, I'm not going to go into all the details about this article.
Because you don't know what you're talking about, dude. Folks, just a quick reminder. Just a quick reminder. I respect everything that's in the Bible and stuff, but I don't practice any particular religion. I respect everyone's belief. But is this right here? Just someone that does? What would it? So it's basically, to me, it's wrapping yourself up, using the good word as a shield to protect you from bad behavior. That's what it looks like to me. Like, leave me alone, because the scripture I just read that honestly doesn't even make sense to me with this situation. Leave me alone because it's scripture. It's like, oh my God. Now look, I am going to leave her alone. as long as you leave Gannon alone. Deal? Let's continue with this.
You can go and find it for yourself and look at it. And if you can't find it, you can come or message me and I'll send you the link. But the article is ultimate bullshit. They didn't vet anything. They did no research. And it's the same ridiculousness that some others have ran with. As I was saying, I have done 2 lives on Patreon about Gannon's crime scene photos. And I have been accused of showing his nude body. My mods and subs have been.
Now, look, I don't know if that was one of the photos included in that, but let me tell you something, because there's a confusion here. All right. People are under the impression that are new to Zav Girl are under the impression that this is the only time she's done stuff like this. This is this may be the straw that broke the camel's back. She has been hosting people that said Kylie Rodney's fake. Could you all report on that? I know there's YouTubers watching me. Search that. So when you have a year of constant nonsense, like Brian Laundrie is hiding inside of a backyard in a hole, and then Kylie Rodney's fake as her parents are frantically looking for her, knowing she's passed away, and then now you get this, it all builds up, okay? It builds up. It's a little thing, it starts to go bigger, okay? It gets bigger and bigger and bigger and bigger. And a lot of the big news outlets weren't there. It was a simple search away. I don't know how you all missed it. Search for random YouTubers getting accused of being involved with the disappearance of Kylie Rodney and look and see who the main channels are that were sharing that. Yeah, that's immoral. Sorry.
That is my opinion.
And it's also probably illegal, but no one does anything about that either. You cannot get on here and just randomly accuse people of being responsible for a missing person. And if that's legal, this country is effed. It was never what I thought it was. And I refuse to believe that. There were seriously random people getting accused of, and it's all related in this thing we're talking. Search it. That plus another thing, and then now the autopsy, 100%. It's all, it all comes down to this. And to some people, this may seem petty. Oh no, well, you know, it's within law. What does it matter? It's within law, me calling it out. And guess what? It's immoral if you let injustice continue and you don't have an opinion about it. You shut up. I'm just presenting the facts. I'm not. Arthur, the autopsy photos were supposed to be sealed and not released with the case files to the public. There's a story about that, yeah. So did she receive stolen property? I don't know.
The judge never sealed it. That's the problem. In the state of California, Lewis, every state has different laws, okay? Here in Florida, autopsy reports of children get sealed. They don't, even with FOIA, they don't get released. In Colorado, that's not the case. The judge did not seal them.
Well, let's continue this right here. This poor child has been exploited for money and family traumatized all over again. I do agree with you, Arthur. Thank you for the support. Hearts for you in the comments. Very well said. Now, again, what she's doing is not illegal. Us calling her out is not illegal. So, I mean, that's weird. I mean, and uncivil law, with all due respect, you were more offended at Cinema Shogun making faces at Zav Girl as she was apologizing than the actual photos being put on the internet. That's the only thing I have a problem with. But I still love you, brother.
accused of making inappropriate comments about his genitals. And we've been accused of defiling his pictures. None of that is true. None of it. And if anybody had contacted me and said, hey, this is what I've been told, is this true? I would have gladly provided them the link to the lives. Now, Mommy Rambling's blog made a
I don't
pretty
know who that
blatant
is.
statement.
These other people.
Just another troll. I don't need a legal fund. I already have one.
For what? What is she getting sued? Legal fund for what?
I would never, ever show a naked child, whether living or deceased.
Again, I don't know about what those photos had on her Patreon. I don't know. So she may be right. She didn't show them. I can't look. I can't look at pictures of Gannon when he was with us because it hurts to know what happened to him. So much less am I going to see the poor child with something wrong with him, with his body broken like they're describing it. All right. Libit, little bit. Thank you for that super sticker. Thank you very much for the support to our channel. Arthur says, sorry guys, I meant to say they should have been sealed and not released to the public. Correct. But Zav makes it seem like they were accidentally included. Kind of weird. I don't know how that works. But if you accidentally are given something, that means that's not yours. I mean, if you pay for something and then all of a sudden get something else on top of it, I would return it. I don't know, but that's just me and stuff. And look, let's stop with the pictures were everywhere or they are everywhere or they were shown everywhere.
Ever.
It doesn't make it right.
I have never been anything but respectful of the deceased, and I tolerate zero disrespect or bashing against anyone who is deceased. Those of you who are running with these rumors and flat out lies without doing any fact checking, you're the problem. You are the reason that social media is in the shape that it's in. And entities like MSN and others who run things without vetting them or finding any proof, they're also part of the problem. Gannon's parents, both of them, have been contacted and told these same things. My mother has been harassed. And
okay, I'm going to tell you all something right now. Zav Girl's Patreon was taken down. This person wasn't. So this company feels that whatever Zav Girl did violates terms of service. Okay. Whatever this lady did, even though she's probably infinitely more unlikable, may have not violated terms of service. Okay.
I think a lot of it had to do with that someone in Zav Girl's Patreon took the screenshots and sent them to the state's attorney's office in Colorado. And that's how this all came about, and how hers, it is what it is, Lois.
Many people think LGBTQ porn is.
What does this,
Ma'am.
what does this have to do with Gannon Stauch? Nothing. Oh my goodness gracious.
Well,
I
are the
can't.
LGBTQ people, if they're alive, that's fine. It's consensual. It's fine. And if they're adults, it's fine. Yeah, it's apples and oranges. But thanks for providing the entertainment, guys. I mean, yeah, it's a morbid topic, but posts like this are funny. So, Autumn, thank you for bringing the laughter to this topic. Again, folks, press 1 if you're new to the channel. Let us know what city you're watching from.
And ask how she felt about her daughter selling photos of dead babies.
Well, that is what you did, lady. You did post autopsy
This is
pictures.
absolutely nothing but a smear campaign started by people who don't like me, particularly Merv. Yesterday
I don't know who
was
that is.
my youngest's 16th birthday, and I made a Facebook post about us eating lunch for her birthday. And there were several comments, but the one that stood out the most was that they were going to make me go viral for selling a dead baby's pictures. First of all, anybody who doesn't understand how Patreon works, I had my Patreon, I started it in April of 2022. And
folks, do you mind if
there
I
are
speed
several
this up like a little more? Because like this is already sped up and it's like slow as hell.
Yeah, she
There we
talks a
control
little too
levels
slow.
you can join under
She's definitely not from Jersey.
from $1
Cuban.
up until $100.
And I don't know who this
I
Merv
do
person is.
crime scene photographs on Patreon because one, I knew that mainstream, that YouTube and Facebook would not allow those types of photographs to be shown. And I know that.
All right, so gamer lovers lost. Okay, so what we're doing right here, we're just reacting to a video. This person was reported along with Zav Girl as allegedly selling autopsy images of an underage kid that was emmed. And we've been questioning Zav Girl, and now we're going here. And a lot of people have been asking me to do this reaction video because apparently no one's talking about her. Or a few people are, but not that many. And people think it's because she's a smaller creator. People don't care, but at this point, Zav Girl's already like in her probably about the same amount of subs because Zav Girl's subs count is really, really dying. Once again, I'm gonna make a pitch right now. This is Nerd Report. If you don't know us, please give us a sub. Hopefully, we earn your subscription. Your opinions count as long as it's logical. And yeah, it's, you know, if you want to debate, that's fine. Yeah, stuff like that. So if you don't know who we are, give us a sub right now. Our channel grows, and want to thank you. So that's where we're at, gamer lover. You could also rewind this video and check it out from the beginning. Now, I'm going to ask the question right now. Who do you think so far is better? Zav Girl's apology or Natasha Cooper's double down? So hashtag Natasha, hashtag Zav. I'm very curious to know what you all think about that and stuff. Range Shadow says, I don't even know who she is. Never heard of her. Same here, but we're just, you know, she was on major news outlets. with this situation. So there we go. Hearts for you. Thanks for everyone's support. Arthur, everybody. Let's continue.
That because I've had videos taken down for showing autopsy reports and pictures during the Dyatlov case. So to have as much control over what was put out as I could, I decided to do it on Patreon for those who were members and for those who wanted to become members in order to participate in the discussion that we were going to have about the crime scene photos and the autopsy photos. Anyone who watched those lives, and they're both still up, I have them saved, knows that nothing that was in any way, shape, or form disrespectful was said or done in those lives. Nothing. I didn't even show all of the pictures. I showed the same exact pictures that were shown during the trial that were hard to see. And some people keep asking, well, why would you do it? Why did you do this? The case is over. The case is never over. You do realize that, correct? Just because Letecia is in prison and she was convicted means absolutely nothing. She can still appeal. Hey, Lorianne, I miss you too. Thank you. She can still appeal. And Gannon still lost his life. And that is something that needs to never be forgotten, especially the horrific way in which he lost his life. Just because a case has been tried means nothing in the true crime world. People are still discussing Jack the Ripper. People are still discussing the Watts case, but Chris Watts is in prison. There are so many cases.
Again, Jules, I'm confused. If this image was everywhere, why would you put it behind a paywall?
Exactly, because YouTube, forget it. You can't put those images on YouTube. No.
Weird, right?
It's just
cases that are so much older than this one that are still being discussed and will be. So just because Letecia has been convicted, we're supposed to not talk about the case. We're supposed to forget it. This case that affected so many people emotionally. Anybody that says that, you don't truly follow true crime. What about Ted Bundy? Manson? Ed Gein? What about Jeffrey Dahmer? Well, some would say that their cases are over too, right? They're all dead. So their cases are done. Everybody should stop talking about it because they're done. Because the murderers are deceased. Everybody should just stop talking about it. What about Jodi Arias? She's in prison. People still do that. Movies and television shows are still made about these cases. But everyone says, why talk about this case? This case. And what it boils down to is that those of you who are up in arms about this have situational outrage.
That's you.
It has absolutely nothing to do with your disgust about this being a child. You just want something to be.
Okay. Folks, I'll play this one at normal speed. Okay. I believe she says here that includes me. I guess that includes Jules as well. We don't care about the kid. We just want something to bitch about. Here you go.
They're all dead. Their cases are done. Everybody should stop talking about it because they're done. Because the murderers are deceased. Everybody should just stop talking about it. What about Jodi Arias? She's in prison. People still do that. Movies and television shows are still made about these cases. But everyone says, why talk about this case? This case. And what it boils down to,
here we go,
is that those of you who are up in arms about this have situational outrage. It has absolutely nothing to do with your disgust about this being a child.
Oh my God, pause it. Please pause it.
All right, folks in the comments, Jules Rage Hashtag Jules rant. Jules rant. Jules rant. Let's go. Let's go.
Okay. Okay. Listen, the eye roll right there that she just did, and to say that, oh my God, I can't. To say
Let the
we
Italian
don't
go.
want to
Let
think
it go.
about
Come on.
Gannon's pictures, his autopsy pictures, does not mean for 1 minute we have forgotten about this little boy. We have not forgotten, lady. That's why we're stepping up and we're saying something. This is so wrong. This little boy was a human being. He had a life that his stepmother took away from him in the most horrendous and horrific way. I don't want to see those pictures. No one does. And what you're actually doing, this is what you're doing. You're re-victimizing Gannon, Al, and Landon. For Letecia, you're stepping in freaking Letecia's shoes and re-victimizing this entire family. That's why I'm outraged. I did not forget about this little boy. I will never forget about this little boy. So you need to shut your mouth when you make comments like that. You know nothing about Gannon's army. Nothing. Because if you did, you would look into Gannon's army and see just how many of us are there. Okay? I'm done.
Damn, I hope she comes back.
And if it wasn't this, it would be something else.
So basically, if you weren't outraged at this, you'd be outraged at something else. Ryan, thanks for that generous super chat. I don't even know who she is. I never heard of her. So, well, same here. But she is on every. She was put on major news outlets. So we are reacting to her. Since people are saying, "Well, why don't you react?" There were two that allegedly posted these images. Who is this crazy lady? Everything she says is what is it? Non sequitur? What the F? Yeah, well, I mean, yeah. Thanks for the support.
Some people just have to have something to criticize, ostracize, and bitch and complain about. This just happens to be the flavor of the week. You're not all really angry about Gannon. You didn't even know Gannon.
Oh, wait. Hold on.
You don't know his family.
Oh my God.
I chose to show those photographs.
Listen. Bootleg Jabba the Hutt. Listen to me. We don't need to know Gannon personally. We don't need to know kids or even adults personally. I see people in this community and I can relate to them just by the stuff they post, just by their avatar, because I know people like them. I've run into people I love that are like them. And the reason I didn't cover this trial, besides people like you in the true crime community bringing in false stuff and attacking us, is because I saw a lot of kids I know in him, and I didn't want to look at that. I'm not brave enough. I didn't have the balls to do that, to be quite frank. So we do know Gannon. We know him through our loved ones, and we know him through being human. And yes, probably nothing you did is illegal, but there are plenty of things that are illegal that shouldn't be done.
That's right. Amen.
And we keep That's what's beautiful. I'm gonna go patriotic a little bit. That's what's beautiful about this country, I hope, is that we keep evolving into that stuff. Situation we were 10 years ago is not what we are in now. You know? And it takes, in a way, you brought light to this, and now we have a new law that may come in. I already got some people sending me petitions to help push. I gotta read them first. I'm not just gonna go into any petition. But that's what we're saying here. We do know Gannon.
Mm-hmm.
We know him through our loved ones. We know him through this community and stuff. So yeah, you have no right to say we don't know him. What's sad is that I believe you know him too. But money was more important to you. That's what I think. There's no way you never ran, ma'am, with all due respect, there's no way you didn't run into someone in your life that was like Gannon. And you sold them out for $3. Or maybe, I don't know. I don't know if it's $3 or not. Allegedly.
Graphs in a private setting behind a paywall.
It's not private.
Because they show.
Patreon's a private company, so is YouTube. They're trying to say that YouTube's not private, it's public. YouTube's public, so is Patreon. They're available to the public.
The absolute horrific nature of Letecia Stauch and what that child went through. Because until you see those photographs,
no thanks.
I don't care if you have followed that case from the beginning and you watched every day of that trial.
Lying piece of crap.
Those photographs, you have no idea.
So is she trying to say that this is how you could relate? Right? She was doing us a favor. Oh, Bernadette.
Oh, by the way, everybody, let's get some hearts in the chat for Bernadette. She lost her 24-year-old companion,
her cat,
Boots, today. Her cat, yes. And so, if we can, show her some love, that would be great. Oh hell!
Oh,
no.
look at that picture. She lost her cat. Bernadette, hearts for you. I'm so sorry.
Yes. We don't know him or his family personally, but we are speaking about how he's been disrespected by money grubbers like you, and how he and his family are suffering again with greedy asses like you. Well said, Bernadette. Well said.
And we forgot the best part. Ah, hell no, Ursula.
Well, hey, we didn't know Captain Corey personally, did we?
Nope. We kind of did.
But we stepped up, right?
Yep.
These people are nuts.
Again, Bernadette lost her kitty. 24 years, 25 years.
Puss in Boots. He was
So
24 years old.
Just out of nowhere, hearts for her. Keep sending condolences. Bernadette's always supporting this channel. And guess what? I've never met the cat, and I feel like shit for what happened. So because I have cats. Jade Silverhero, thank you so much for that donation. What an awful woman. She victimizes a young boy by exposing his photos for money. Correct. Thank you for helping this channel. We are independent content creator. A lot of stuff we do here. When we do get support, we do reinvest into stuff for the community. So hopefully you are here for some knowledge and some escapism and stuff, and just a place to discuss things. So Jade Silverhill and Bernadette Lonefire, hearts for you in the community. You could also use Cash App and PayPal, so YouTube doesn't get that pesky 40% or whatever, but it's up to you. But the main thing is to subscribe, folks, please. Thank you. Okay, let's go. Autumn right here. You people are whitewashing what happened to Gannon and legitimate evidence distributed by the state of Colorado. And now you're taking your anger to Mr. Stauch out of the true crime community. Okay.
I don't have any anger for Al Stauch at all. I sympathize and empathize for Al Stauch and for Landon. Absolutely. Where Autumn Fragrance, please go. I think you need to go for a walk or something.
No, Autumn, please post more funny stuff. You're better at comedy. This was
Good Lord. Good Lord.
Yeah, that one wasn't funny. Go back to the drawing board.
The torture that woman put that little boy through.
Mm-hmm.
My point exactly.
Where was your outrage when every channel was publicizing and showing those same crime scene photos?
This is where I have a real problem. And community, back me up if I'm or don't back me up if I'm wrong here. If these, I didn't follow the trial. I keep hearing that these photos were everywhere anyways. Why would you post them on Patreon if they're everywhere anyways?
Exactly.
Because then no one would watch them. No one would pay for that.
I've already explained. Listen, we've done how many streams on this particular subject? I've already explained it over and over and over again what happened during the trial. And also to clarify things as well is that not all the autopsy pictures were shown at the trial. And again, you want to use his autopsy in reference to God only knows why, you could have just done the diagrams that were drawn instead of using the actual pictures. I'm good.
Moy says, no, they mean Natasha, she slated them. What does this mean? I don't know.
I don't know. I don't know what that means.
Thanks for the support anyways. I'm not sure what you mean by that. Sorry about that.
Live during the trial. Where was your outrage then? Because these same people who are now trying to crucify me.
Also, I don't know this person's channel.
I don't either.
I don't know if they have a history of doing stuff, but the thing with the Zav girl, the outrage has been building up. You know what I mean? It's been years of that. Years of not pushing back against people coming in with crazy theories and no problem naming people by name, doxing and stuff like that. That's a thing that's been going on for years and has accumulated to this point, right? That a lot of people aren't even talking about.
Mm-hmm.
Her true colors are fixing to show in 3, 2, 1. What does that say? What's your name? Anxious for peace. Huh?
Mm.
What'd you say?
Nothing. Keep going.
Thanks, Mike.
Showed the same pictures. They didn't blur them out. They didn't crop them from the waist down like I did. I did not show one photograph that was from the waist down.
Bravo for you, lady. Bravo. Bravo for you that you didn't show one freaking photo from the waist down. Bravo. We should all stand up and cheer for what you did.
Yeah.
Sorry, Lewis. Sorry.
My question is, you people should ask is where you got those photos. Could you read this one for me? Rain Shadow, thanks for the super chat.
Keep Autumn Fragrance enemies close and rake them up later. Always know who's next door. Don't get rid of her. New York City advice. Way to go, Rain. You're right on that one.
That's for Rain.
the Patreon link. I made sure that I showed nothing that could be considered disrespectful. The only thing I showed were the wounds. And that is the only thing we discussed. The wounds, the suitcase, the bedding, and the clothing. Because those things tell a story that was not told in that courtroom.
What?
And the woman that committed this
Do you have a
crime
comment?
should have to suffer.
But she's saying that the picture she's shown, listen, I don't know what picture she put in her Patreon, okay? I know what Zav did, but I don't know what this one did. But for her to say, oh, it was pictures of the beds and the walls that was not shown and projected in the trial. Wrong. 0, 0. A big fat 0. That's a lie. It is a lie. They showed the pictures of the walls using the black lights or whatever lights that they use to detect blood. They showed the stains in the floor, even right through the concrete. They showed his bed. Lady, you're lying. She's lying. I'm sorry. She's lying. I'm go.
All right. Moy says can't chat, not slept for 24 hours. Folks, you want to subscribe because tomorrow we're going to have an incredible stream we're planning tomorrow as well, plus standalone videos. I do have the sub stuff is 24-hour wait because we are actually getting attacked by supporters of people who don't want us to talk about this. So just to make sure you love this channel, there's a little bit of a waiting period. So I apologize for that, but blame the haters for that. They're attacking you. They're attacking your community, which is Nerd Report. Natasha Cooper blames AI and wife for it. Here's there's a video with her stating it. Do you want to talk about that, Jules?
There is a video out there. I don't know how to find it. Somebody clipped that part, so I did just ask Moy if she has if they can get a link for it and send it to my Twitter. She did say that, and she said that she did not care what Al or Landon thoughts or feelings or something to that nature in regards to these pictures being out there. So, yeah.
For those same injuries every day of her life.
Oh, she may have taken down the video.
Isn't that what Zav did the day we were pulling the comments from hers? Oh, let me go look and see.
Is the video gone?
I don't know. I'm about to find out, though.
All right. Well, hey, listen, I don't know if it's there or not. Oh, no. Yeah, it is there. Is it? Oh, fuck. I thought it was being spared of that.
No, it's there. It's still up.
You can say, oh, you shouldn't have done that. You shouldn't have shown those. That's just a little boy. That's just a baby. That's this. That's that. Let me show you a little something. So, Mommy Ramblings, the ringleader of this shit show to crucify me and the one who started.
Folks, also, I know you are all trying to help. Do not post where anyone lives city or any of these. Do not harass these people. I just deleted a few comments. Do not do that. We're not that channel. We're not that channel. We're not that kind of channel. I know some of you mean well. Yeah, no doxing, please. Natasha doesn't fold her back down. Thanks for that comment, Natasha.
Started out doing it. Who has put so many lies out there about it, and who's so outraged that anybody would ever show these pictures. This is her live stream.
Look, bro, like it doesn't matter if you don't think it's not appropriate to post those pictures. Let's just say Natasha's right. Oh yeah, you know, if the family doesn't want them up, you got to respect that. That's the bottom line. It's what the family thinks that matters, really, in my opinion. I don't know who she's posting here. Oh no, I don't want to post. I don't want to post these pictures.
Yeah, and that person was live streaming the actual trial as the trial was going.
And that picture, I didn't even see what it was. I guess that's the photos in question. Are on the side. They're blurred out. I'm just assuming they are what the ones that were everywhere, except I don't know for some reason why. Folks, if I post a video on YouTube and I have that video up and I say, hey, everybody go to my Patreon to see the same video you can watch here, no one's going to get it. There's actually no point to it. That being said, mods, can you share our Patreon? There you go. We special added feature. We don't disrespect. We do have a Patreon if you want to support it. Mostly it's just to help the channel keep going. That's it. I think Jules is going to drop the link.
No.
No, she's having a discussion.
No.
In his letter,
yes.
cited examples in which public.
What, Jules?
She's complaining about YouTubers live streaming the trial. Okay, here's the difference, lady, because I don't know who you are, but here's the difference. They were live streaming the trial as the trial was going on.
You had no control over it.
Exactly. They didn't, after the fact, like you did and Zav did. As far as I know, you two are the only two that have done it, unless something comes out in the future. Used the Freedom of Information Act and obtained the records and then put them on your Patreon and sold them. Okay, there is a big difference between the two things. So you need to stop calling out YouTubers that were live streaming the trial as the trial was taking place. Okay, so let's nip that in the bud right now.
This lady. Victoria, thank you so much for that. Becoming a Nerd Trooper. Welcome, Victoria, Nerd Trooper in the house.
Disclosure, media scrutiny, and journalism led to positive changes, particularly in areas such as child neglect, abuse, and trafficking. While crafted for the very laudable goal of protecting families from additional pain caused by public noise, you are the ones who have a problem.
Sorry, guys, I had to forward it because it's like, this is already on double speed. Boy, thank you so much for that. It's already on double speed, and it's like, bro. Thanks for that. Thanks for that, Moy. Becoming a member.
I sleep fine at night.
Yeah, do you have a choice?
I have done nothing wrong. And those who are trying to crucify me or who are clutching their pearls saying that I've sold pictures of a dead baby, you are the ones who have a problem. You are the one.
I could live with that. She could call me whatever she wants.
Yeah.
I'm not scared of names. Mercedes-Benz, thank you for that membership. I could live with being called by a name by you.
Yeah, me
all
too.
good.
I'm with you on that. I'm with you.
Yeah, whatever.
Ones who are the problem. You're the same snowflakes.
I'm a snowflake. Okay.
Man, being called a snowflake. I've never been called a snowflake, especially not by a freaking nice person.
Who bitch and complain about everything. Hey, Brenda. Exactly. YouTube Crime Stopper. The message that all of these creators, Merv especially, is reading from Gannon's mother was from April. And do you not think that these people who are going live every day and hopping on every panel they can to discuss this, do you not think that they are milking this situation for every cent they can get?
Pause it, please.
Monetized when they're talking about?
Jules?
Again, I'm sorry. Nobody here is milking anything, okay? We are calling you out for the despicable thing you did by posting behind a paywall an 11-year-old boy's autopsy photo.
Here's another deal. We report a lot of things here.
Yeah.
Okay? That have nothing to do with this. UFOs and making people mad here. Sorry, Jules.
No, do it.
It is with great pleasure to monetize a moron like you. Hashtag monetize morons in the comments. Yes, because we are growing as a channel because we're offering real shit, not made up shit. Okay? So us reporting that there's fake shit finally here that we get to expose the bad side of true crime is actually the effect is the good people are coming in here in the chat going, thanks for revealing this. I didn't know. And that is creating ads for us on YouTube by default. So if anything, you're helping us by your stupidity. Monetize morons, monetize evil, so good people could grow. And that's the community right here. Monetize morons.
Yeah, absolutely. So, lady, you know, your whole way of thinking is so off. It's absolutely off. Okay. If you didn't do what you did, if that girl didn't do what she did, we would be talking about something else. We would not be talking about this. We would still be live streaming and this would not be the subject. Okay. And for your information and for anybody here that's in the chat, that's part of her group, you could go back and take this to her and to Zab Girl. I was pushing for Lewis to cover this trial from day one. He said, no way.
No, and I could have monetized that. Right? I could have monetized that easy.
No.
Just by being on, and I didn't do it.
He did not do it. I did that. I did it from home, from my own living room. Watch every freaking moment of that trial. Every moment. Okay. Lewis did not live stream the trial. Okay. He wasn't here to make the money. All right. But
I appreciate you saying that, Jules, because I didn't even realize that. But if I would have covered this trial, and I'm not dissing people who did, by all means cover it to let people know that there are people who do evil to children, and that's like the worst, right?
Yeah.
I'm not criticizing them, but I could have said, you know what, fuck my ethics. I'm gonna, mine personally, my heart. I don't care what my heart feels. I can make a couple bucks. I would have been covering this trial with Gannon, and I didn't. I didn't do
No.
it because it hurt right here, right? But you know what?
No.
It doesn't hurt to cover this. The assholes, it doesn't hurt.
Exactly.
It makes me feel good. It makes me feel good
Exactly.
to cover assholes because I expose you, bro. Monetize morons.
Yes.
Everybody, all
And
creators. If people do bad, respectfully let them know. Hashtag monetize morons.
Exactly. So if Zav Girl and Natasha Cooper did not do what they did, we would not be on here doing this. What is it about that you can't comprehend? Okay. Maybe you should have shown a little bit of compassion and empathy for the family instead of feeding people that have a morbid curiosity of the dead.
Got it.
I'm done.
Yep. So who exactly is taking advantage of this situation? Is it myself who put it on Patreon and who to date has gained
Holy shit. I don't know why, but this
around 50? Is it myself who put it on Patreon and who to date
not only that, talk about
has
getting a effed up situation and trying to make a positive. Now people are aware that there are YouTubers that will do anything for cash. And here's another one. Are you guys ready? There's another good thing about this entire situation. I never knew who this Natasha Cooper was. But oh my God, looking at this pose right now that she has online where I froze her, I better stop eating cookies.
Louis. You asshole.
Holy shit. I better go on a diet. Just saying. I don't know why I'm inspired to join a gym. I'm at a gym, but just
You're
saying.
no slouch. I was with you last weekend. You move quite fast on your
But I
feet.
eat a lot too. I love pineapple
Yeah,
pizza.
You were,
gained around 50 Patreons, most of whom quit, canceled right after they joined, just because they
50
wanted
Patreons?
access.
Okay. Stop it. Pause
It's
it.
$150.
Okay. Did you hear what she just said? She gained 50 people in the Patreon. And she admits they just wanted to see the pictures because then they canceled after they saw the pictures. Lady, what is wrong with you? This is the point I'm trying to make. And then they take screenshots of the shit and then they put it out there on the internet. Oh my God. All right, I have to stop. My blood pressure. She just admits it. 50 people joined her Patreon to get access to these photos and then left. Sick.
Most of whom quit, canceled right after they joined, just because they wanted access.
There you go.
So at most, I've made $150.
Jesus Christ. So, oh my God. So they left
Yes,
away
I am, Teresa.
$150. I can't.
Girl of Heavenly says, "Oh my God, I can't stop eating cookies too." That you and I both, but judging by your avatar, you can eat cookies. I can't. You're allowed some cookies, girl. You look fit. But as for me, no, I'm done with. I should be done with cookies, but right now I'm thinking of cookies, chocolate chip cookies. But thanks for that support. There's another aspect of this. Why this is so weird, like her saying she only made $150. I'm almost like if she would have said, if the frame of thinking was, dude, if I put these pictures up, I will make $500,000. almost like that makes sense.
Yep.
You
And
get what
now
I'm saying? If
yes,
I bend my it's like almost saying, how much would you bend your morals for? $3? Yeah, $3. What the fuck? It's instead of, if she would have been like, dude, if I post these pictures, I'm getting $1 million. There's almost a foul, evil stench to that. There is, not almost, there is. But it's, she made she sold out the kids. She gave these people a bad memory for the rest of their lives for $3 each, $150. Patreon probably takes 50. Insane.
And she admits it. That's the sick part. She's doubling down, making excuses, and then it's like, oh, I only made $150. Like, it's okay. I only made $150. Whatever.
Adam says, let's can the weight jokes. Dude, I think if you eat from a can, you get that heavy in the first place. So I don't want to can them. Because
also
is not fresh.
Yeah, and also if you were listening, you would understand that Lewis and I both are overweight. We admit we're overweight and we need to do something about it. So it was more like we were making fun of ourselves. So you need to stop reading.
Oh no, don't apologize. I think this world is too.
No, I'm not apologizing. I'm telling her she needs to stop freaking reading into stuff that you and I say. Our regular core group knows how many months have I been complaining about my weight and what I need to do. Huh? How many? Put a 1 in the freaking comments. This lady, Autumn Fragrance, whoever you are, clean your ears, please.
Autumn. So let me get, this is why I love letting people talk to a certain extent, because the more people talk, the more full of SHIT you could tell they are. This woman, Autumn, she's more offended at fat jokes that aren't really, aimed at us actually, than autopsy pictures allegedly of a minor being sold for $3. Where are your priorities, ma'am?
Yeah.
Bobby Cat, thanks for that super chat. Monetize morons is, there you go. Hashtag monetize morons is now trending on Twitter. Let's make it happen. You heard it here first on Nerd Report. Monetize morons. These two women may be psychopaths as they don't seem to be able to empathize with the family. Get both off YouTube. I don't know if they broke a YouTube rule and stuff like that. So, but Bobby Cat, thanks for that, and hearts for you in the comments. I know we're not going to give you all, or at least I'm not. I'm not going to give you all what you want to hear. You want to hear that, yeah, they should. Look, I think they should be removed, but I don't think they can. And I don't think they really violated a rule that is in place. I don't know. $150 will buy her a lot of cookies.
Listen, I'm not looking to get anybody.
Girl of the Valley, thanks for that. Hearts for you.
I'm not looking to get anybody terminated from YouTube. No, not at all. Now I can't speak for this woman here because I really don't know her. But the history of Zav Girl, that's a whole different story. Do I want to see her kicked off of YouTube? No. But I need to see her change her ways, because from Gabby Petito, mostly Kylie Rodney. I mean, oh my God, Lewis, you know how bad it was with Kylie Rodney. And now this latest thing with her. Yeah, something needs to be done there. But again, I don't know this woman, but I'm in total disagreement with what she's done. But no, I don't want to see anybody canceled. That's not the point.
I'm on the fence because I is she going back to her bad ways? Barkin' Mad, thanks for that support. Sharing Gannon's pain through these photos because they believe they're in the right. Here is awful. Reminiscent of Letecia recording and posting the video of Gannon's burn while he was crying. Oh my God, I can't even read that. Sorry.
Facts. That
Sorry
what
about
what
that. Thanks for the
Barkin
support, but
Man
that's awful.
what Barkin Mad just said, that's facts, Lewis. Facts. That came out in the trial. That super chat right there are facts. That's what happened. Yes, and she made that poor little boy cry, and that poor little boy said, and we heard it all.
Oh no,
But I'm worried about my burns.
no, don't even
And
tell
this
me.
is just hours before she did what she did
No,
to this boy.
I appreciate your support, Barking Mad. Oh, that's awful. That's awful. Anne says this is a teachable moment. The majority say stop posting the children, learn the lesson, say you're sorry, and say nothing else. Correct. I do. I think again, like I noticed that you all here want me to be keep it a buck with you all, and I think I can't stand them both. They're both evil, in my opinion. Both shouldn't have a following. I think Natasha's apology or this statement's better than Zav Girl's because Zav Girl means this. What I feel like Zav Girl agrees with Natasha. Natasha only told us because Natasha feels like she has nothing to lose because she's a small channel, and Zav Girl's trying to keep going. That's the way I look at it. Both awful, but I'd rather it in a weird way. Zav Girl is post apology on her video, and it's not it's a hypocritical apology.
Yeah,
that should have actually sounded like Natasha's. Get what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm. I do.
Like Zav Girl and Natasha should have had the same statement.
Yeah. I heard, I haven't seen it, but I heard that this woman here said that she's not going to apologize for anything, and she doesn't think that Zav Girl should have apologized.
And Zav Girl pinned those comments.
Yeah.
That pretty much backed it up. She's been banned.
Yeah, thank you for the super chat.
Thanks for the super chat.
She's been banned 51 times. Look her up. She's banned dating Natasha Cooper is bio. Okay. I don't know what ban evading is, so.
Ban evading is probably like starting another channel when you're told not to start one. Hey, creator, thanks for that support, folks. Feel free to bring in your questions. A creator did a video about Zav Girl. She took old clips of ZG discussing how to publish autopsy pics, getting in trouble on YouTube. Nonsense is
without getting into trouble.
Yeah. Without getting into trouble on YouTube. That's the way she did it because she thought the rules on Patreon would be allow that.
Shh, Frankie. I'm stepping away for a moment.
Bobby Cat says, "Hey guys, thanks for you're doing a great job calling those people out. Doesn't seem super chats are showing up. They are actually. I see yours. Thanks for the support. Monetize morons." She made. I think Zav Girl. I mean, I don't know. She lives off YouTube. That's fine. J Card Arts, what's up? Sorry, I'm late. How dare you be late? My God. If you are late to this video, you could rewind it and watch it from the beginning and stuff. We're just there is a follow-up video to this again, and she doubles down again.
So who is really the tragedy pimp? Who is pimping out this tragedy? Is it me? Who has done two respectful lives about a difficult subject? Or is it?
Folks, I had to forward this. It's double speed. It's just way too slow.
Thank you, Amber. I appreciate that. Or is it those who are live every night, day, with their feigned outrage, situational morals, and lack of integrity, who are banking super chats and ad revenue
Monetize
by
morons.
speaking on it every chance they get? Always YouTube Crime Stopper. I don't know any other way to be.
There you go. Good example.
Who do you think's made more money?
Monetize morons. Teammate 41, thanks for that. The more you support this channel, the bigger we become, the louder this mic becomes. This mic from the community, you guys tell us what you think. It goes into this mic and it amplifies your voice. And that's what they don't want. But we're doing it anyways. Monetize morons. Make it trend.
Yeah, really. I like
It's
that
a
one.
trend.
Yeah.
You guys are, yeah. Yeah. They're trying to shame us into talking about it because you want to support this channel. Everyone who's subscribed, send in a super chat. That's what she's calling out, you know, because they know that if you support this channel, we grow and we could call this out, grow bigger. And they're trying to shame you for being outraged at what you should be outraged to. And they're trying to shame you for supporting those who call it out. Monetize morons, make it trend. Make it trend right now. JJ, what's up? Helping monetize morons.
Bernadette just put in the chat that you missed hers and Brandon's super chat.
I
So
did.
you need to go back and look. I stepped away, so I don't know. I had
Well,
to go.
Bernadette, I got Ursula's.
Yeah.
We read that one.
Yeah, you read that one for sure.
What? Maybe this one?
Yeah, we didn't see this one.
No,
What
psychopaths obsessed with morality and mobility, the nicest I can be without cussing. What psychopath is obsessed with
immorality
and mobility? Well, the one that's on screen right now, it looks like. Thanks, Brandon. Let's see if we see another Bernadette. Bernadette, I thought we read your other one. But Wendy, right here, monetize morons. There you go.
Bernadette just said she sent another one. Maybe it didn't go through, Bernadette. I don't know.
I'll look for it. Folks, every support you send, she's watching right now. She's getting so pissed. Heart palpitations, I'm telling you.
Money. And interestingly enough, some of those channels, like Mommy Rambling's blog, who barely can get 100 people to watch her on any given day, had 250 people last night when she was discussing this very thing. And now she thinks that this is what's going to crucify me. No, boo-boo. No one is going to crucify me. And you're still not going to get me to go anywhere that I don't want to go.
Yeah, somebody in the chat says she's arrogant.
I will be doing a deep dive into the school where MRB's husband was an unaccredited, unqualified teacher. A school where Mommy Rambling's blog, Carolyn, her husband, who is a felon, for those of you who didn't know it, her husband Jimmy is a felon.
Oh, she's trying to dox. She's doxing people that are questioning her?
Yes.
For theft, drugs, burglary with a weapon.
Yeah.
I will be talking about the school where he worked, where children were sexually, physically, and mentally abused. The school that he worked.
All right, I'm done with you, dude. You come after us or anybody else, we're going to continue to monetize you. Okay?
There you go. She doxed. Same way Zav Girl doxed. Zav Girl doxed Kylie Rodney's boyfriend, all of her friends. She stalked these people, put out addresses, contact information, And now this one here is, I don't care those people who you're talking about. I don't care what their past is. It has nothing to do with me.
No,
Only
has
thing
nothing to
that
do
I
with it.
care about is what you did. And I won't dox you.
I just had somebody dox her. I deleted them.
Oh, did you? Oh, all right. Well, I know some people were trying to dox Zab, putting a real
Don't
name
do
in
that.
I hid it.
No, don't stoop to their level.
Yeah, no doxing is allowed.
This is what you do. You guys want to really get them back? You really want to make your voice heard? Subscribe to Nerd Report. We'll amplify your voice. Subscribe to Cinema Shogun. Subscribe to those who are actually saying something. Because let me tell you, there's a lot that aren't. And they were criticized during the Kylie Rodney thing, and now they're silent. So it's all good. Not everybody. This type of content isn't for everybody. So. Anne says, I knew she was watching. I hope she enjoys it. Yep.
Oh, Lewis, I found the super chat that Bernadette was talking about.
Could you please read it out?
Yes. Why do I feel like this lady, after her streaming, she's going to pull apart and ZG is going to step out like the lady like in Total Recall, just saying.
Oh, my God.
Bernadette, go lay down. Thank you, Bernadette, for that super chat.
Folks, also tonight at what time? At 7 p.m., we're heading over to Grayson Report. I'm going to probably make a guest appearance there. We're going to continue some cool discussions over there. Who is subscribed to her? If not, I'm dropping the link in the comments. A lot of us go over there after 7 o'clock, 3 hours, LA time. Dropping the link in the comments. Get that. Head over there. Trust me. And could we get her to 1,500 subs? She's literally like, she's almost there. 1,500 subs. Right now, I'm dropping the link in the comments real quick. And I'm gonna share the link right here. Grayson Report tonight, folks. Of course, we love you, Bernadette. We're gonna help you, okay? Don't worry. Yeah. Who's gonna be the first one to comment here? Right there. Give her a comment. Become a member. Send in her super chat right now. Support this weird girl with $1 before she even starts. Press like, subscribe right here. All right, who's gonna be the first one to comment besides me? Go. Brandon, first one to comment.
Oh, damn, I tried to beat him.
Yeah, there you go. Say hello. Say Lewis sent you. Nerd Report sent you. Tonight at 7. Tonight at 7, folks. Let's keep subscribing. Subscribe right now. Also, I can't stomach this lady anymore. No pun intended. Jules, but Jules, could you drop your Cash App, please?
Why do you always ask me to do that when I don't know I don't know how?
Someone that knows Jules's Cash App, please drop it. Send in a couple bucks to her so she could buy dinner. She doesn't have any dinner for tonight. Okay?
I don't know where Lois comes up with this stuff. Oh gosh!
Drop her damn Cash App, please.
Denise or Brandon. There you go, Brandon. I knew Brandon would have it. Don't forget to drop my TikTok. I need 850 more people. Slayer Selections, doxing is finding out the person's private. Yes, that is correct. And we don't do that here.
Folks, great news. Grayson Report is moving up with subs right now as we speak.
Good.
Let's get 5 more people in there. If you just subscribed right now, hashtag me right now. Head over there, subscribe, and then come back here. Also hit the notification so you don't miss her live tonight. I'm going to be there. Everybody be there. Let's go. Let's go. Yes.
Are we done with Natasha? And are we just gonna do a little bit of thoughts in regards to Carlee Russell, or are we just gonna leave it there?
Let's do Carlee Russell right now, folks. Carlee Russell. Let's pivot. What do we know so far?
Well, what we do know, the police did, what do you call it? Hoover PD made a statement that it is still an ongoing investigation, and that this requires time, that Carlee is back at home. She's been released from the hospital. And basically that's all they had to say. Me, on the other hand, I have a whole lot to say. Look, we got on this fairly early, and we made it known, we wanted her to be found. And that is the most important thing, is that she was found. There is a lot of speculation out there that this may have been a hoax, and I'm not prepared to go there. However, I do want to say this with Lewis's permission.
Well, go ahead. Whatever you say.
I saw something last night. It was actually on TikTok, a live TikTok, where they were discussing this case. And I went to go join in to say, because there were a lot of unnecessary talk in regards to race when it came to her. Okay. There were people in there saying that it was only the Black community that came forward. And that's just not true. And I went in there and I said, I'm white. I hope that you're going to allow me to participate in this conversation, because a lot of people were saying she had a mental breakdown. I mean, they were just speculating all over the place. And I said, I'm not prepared. And I still stand by this. I am not prepared to say she was drugged, or she had a mental breakdown, or she just made it up. I'm waiting patiently. And because I said I'm white and I hope it's okay that I participate here, I actually got a message and said, oh no, don't you go there. And they threw me out.
And that doesn't represent whoever, the race of whoever did that. I don't know. It's probably a libtard. I'm sorry. I'm sorry, folks. There's a lot of people that have an interest in keeping like us humans fighting all the time for stupid shit, like the color of skin. And even I noticed even with the white community is like, well, are you like from this part of the white area, or this Hispanics too? Are you from this part? Everyone's fighting for the stupid shit. Our goal was to get Carlee back and to find out who the kid is. If she has mental issues, that sucks and stuff like that. But I think there's also mental issues when there's people calling out, pretending that just because you're not from their race, you can't help. That's another mental illness.
Yeah. I mean, we were like, we wanted her found. I mean, I wanted her found. Like, hugely, I wanted her found. And I even was one of the ones that said, if she was had blonde hair and blue eyed in 10 minutes after she went missing, it would have been everywhere. I admit to that. Is there an issue, a problem in this country with this sort of stuff? Yes, absolutely.
But that problem is mostly coming from people who claim they're anti-racism. They're
Yeah.
creating more racism because there's a lot of creators here, and I don't know. Don't adjust your don't adjust your TV. I'm not white, okay? So just in case you didn't know, and I just go with what I think is right, and I think right now I'm seeing a lot of people claiming they're anti-racist, and they are the racist. People are trying to help. There's good people on every race, and people wanted to see her back. We're glad she's back. If there was foul play or whatever, we want to know that for our own safety, and that's just the way it is. Guess what? The next person that disappears, we don't care what color they are. We're going to be posting about it.
No.
We don't even care that we got kicked out of the forum. We're going to post about it again. We're not going to let racists win. Okay? No. And Jules doesn't have hatred in her heart for getting kicked out of that.
No.
Yeah.
No, I was disappointed. I mean, it hurt my heart because I wanted to express. I even said, if you go to YouTube and pull up Nerd Report, you will see that Nerd Report has done several live streams, you know, in the hopes of getting the word out there.
That goes against the narrative. A lot of people capitalize off continuing the hate from going on. A lot of politicians keep getting elected. Everyone hates you. Vote for me, and we'll stop them. You know, they create these false problems that people buy. Just be on the lookout for that. You can believe me, or you don't have to. Bernadette, real quick here. Bernadette, thank you all again for the love, and thank you, Jules and Lewis. Couldn't cheer up without you all. Again, Bernadette lost her little fur baby right there. Yesterday, out of nowhere. Hearts for you. Hopefully we'll see our Grayson report tonight, girl. We got positive thoughts and prayers, you know. Yeah, it is propaganda. So that there's still a lot of questions with this case. We'll keep you posted on that and stuff.
Yeah.
All right, let's go. The next 5 minutes. Ask us anything, Jules. Check and see if you got a Cash App or something. Maybe somebody supported.
Aren't you proud of me? I turned that little button over here. Look, Lewis. Look.
Yeah, but
I turned that little button so the phone.
Virginia, send me a Cash App. Thank you so much for that. Love you. Thanks for the support. Hashtag monetize morons.
I love it. No, sir. No, but
somebody send her a nice little.
It's okay. Don't worry about it. But I want you to be proud of me. See that little button that I don't remember who it was yesterday in the chat taught me? Just flip that button and nothing will come through. I won't disturb the chat. So there you have it. I learned something new every day from Nerd Report.
My favorite.
Yep. Oh, was it Mama One? Are you the one who told me yesterday? She said, good job. So there you have it.
She was the one that did it?
I'm thinking so.
And just so you all know, this may be our last video on Zav and the other lady. Unless they fuck up again, then we'll be back. That's just the way it rolls. That's just the way it's going to go.
So anybody in the chat have any questions for Lewis or for myself? Just put a question mark in front of the question, and then we'll call it out.
Has anyone watched any good movies lately? Let me know in the comments. Also, let me know what's your favorite genre: horror, comedy, romance, porn, whatever it is. Just let me know in the comments. What show are you watching that's streaming right now? What movie? Also, what movie do you love that everyone else hates and you're alone? Let me know about that. And as you think about that, I'm gonna pimp Nuke the Fridge, your source for entertainment. Right there in the comments, we could get that the subs up here too. We're going to be at Comic-Con, hopefully, this weekend. Hopefully, Still working on the finances for that. It's really expensive. So we'll be live from San Diego Comic-Con.
That's going to be fun to
It
watch.
should be fun. So yeah, subscribe over there. We watching Star Wars, Deep Space Nine. Thank you, Juancho. Anything paranormal. Then you got to go to Grayson Report. She does all paranormal stuff.
Yeah, go over there. She talks ghosts.
I am going to go to Comic-Con, but I got to look at my finances because hotel is $300, sharing it with somebody. So it is expensive, but we'll see.
Girl of the Valley. Are you asking if
yeah, I am. I gotta
because
yeah.
But I want to know if Girl of the Valley is going to Comic-Con.
Yeah. If we broadcast live, go to Nuke the Fridge. Sorry, that's on that you're looking at right now. And help us get some more subs over there. Grayson Report cannot stream earlier because she has another job. But if you all keep supporting her, her job that she has now could become part-time and flip it. So she will be earlier. All we need for you guys to do and gals is to subscribe. That is it, and watch. That will else take care. Oh, you're going to be there. You live in San Diego. All right.
Oh, is that where it is? It's San Diego? Yep. Good. In the Closet with Amy, Goodhart has a question for you, Lewis. What new horror movie are you looking forward to?
Amy Goodhart, what's up, girl? Look, there's a little movie that I'm always going to give a chance to. It's a franchise, but the last few have been disappointing. I'm hearing there's a Saw movie coming out in October.
Oh.
But the one that I'm most anticipating is the third movie in the X trilogy. The first movie being the X movie, second movie being Pearl, and the third one takes place in the 80s. It's called Francine.
When is that coming out?
I don't know. Watch those. X first, then watch
Pearl.
What is it? Pearl. It's freaking phenomenal, man.
I know. You turned me on to it. I watched both of those.
Sick, huh?
Yeah, really, but they were good. Yeah, they were good.
So I gotta say right now, the most that now that I think about it is gonna be Maxine. You gotta watch it in that order. X, Pearl, Maxine. Maxine's not out yet. It's 8/24. Holy cow. These movies, we're gonna be talking about it on Nuke the Fridge.
Lewis, with this strike that's going on, I mean, is it going to be like, are there going to be a lot of films being held back because the actors aren't going to be out there promoting and stuff?
Well, okay, so there is going to be, we have some updates on Nuke the Fridge. We're going to be posting those. There are a lot of actors, most actors have pulled out of Comic-Con. Obviously, there's a strike going on. I believe my stance is if the money's there, share it with the creators. And I think the money is there. So share with the creators, actors, writers, and stuff like that. So that's my stance on it. I don't know too much about it. But I'm always going to try to side with the little guy to give them the benefit of the doubt. So there we go with that. And yeah, a lot of them have pulled out of Comic-Con.
Okay.
So Comic-Con's going to have very few actors and held back Hollywood presence. But it's all Nuke the Fridge, guys. I'm dropping the link in the comments. See if we got anything.
But then why are you going to go if there's not going to be anybody there?
Because there's people in costumes. I don't go for Comic-Con's about comics. It's not about movies. The thing is, the movie industry has made comics to film. And that's what, and they've also, which they're probably not going to be there as well as actors or writers for streaming and stuff like that. But all right, let's see what we got. Natasha has no conscience and looks like she's stuck in her couch. Sorry. That's funny. Sorry, I'm a bit behind. Much love, nerds. Yeah, there you go with that, Jamie. Monetize morons over there. Thank you for helping us monetize morons. Hearts for you. Thanks for subbing. Oh, if you sub to Nuke the Fridge, let me know in the comments.
Regina did, and so did Haley Johnson.
It's a very different channel than this one, but I'm sure everyone loves movies. What are you guys watching? What's your favorite streaming service? Let me know in the comments.
Well, Haley Johnson said that she wants to see Talk to Me. I don't know what that is. Talk to Me. And Elizabeth OG said that she went to see the giant shark movie Meg 2, or is it 3? I don't know.
Wait, if you saw, did you get an advanced screening? No spoilers.
Oh.
Meg 2 is not out yet.
Okay.
Tomorrow I will be watching Christopher Nolan's Oppenheimer. I can't wait.
I'm not sure. Gosh, but a lot of people have Disney, and Lisa Boo has Netflix.
A24 is one of the best studios right now.
I don't know what that is. So, Patricia Bechtold, I like Indiana Jones and the Kingdom of the Crystal Skull. Haven't seen Dial of Destiny yet.
Lucky you.
I was just going to say, if you want Lewis's take on it, you're going to be disappointed.
What do you think the industry folks canceling Netflix, Disney, Amazon, etc., subscribing as an FU statement to AMPTP? I apologize for the cough. Jeez, I better start smoking. I think it's a good I guess it's a good move if it's the act. I don't know what the AMPTP stands for. I gotta be honest with you, I don't know the entire situation to a T, but if these are the writers and the actors striking against Netflix, Disney, and Amazon, then yeah, that's fine. Cancel Disney, they suck badly. All right, that's the way I would go. As a matter of fact, I want to make a video of how to cancel Disney.
Okay.
They've just destroyed my favorite things: Star Wars, Indiana Jones, and Willow. Nuked. And then Marvel's awful. So there you go with that.
Anne Rasmussen said she loved Galaxy 3. Julissa watched Indiana Jones last Tuesday. She said she enjoyed it.
Yeah.
And she went with the lowest of expectations. Dawn Michelle likes Tubi for streaming. Boston Nick says Willow was the best movie ever.
Should have been, the series should have been good.
I saw that. I thought it was good. Why did you not like it? I liked it.
The series?
Yeah. It's coming back for another season.
No, it's not. They canceled it. No one was watching it.
I watched it. That should count for something.
Yeah, one person isn't going to make up for the entire thing.
Haley Johnson says Peacock is good.
They're good. Peacock has a lot of horror.
I just can't wait for Yellowstone to come back.
Well,
come on, Kevin.
There we go with that. All right, who's gonna be at Grayson Report tonight? Hashtag me. Dropping the link again, because I'm gonna be sitting on the sofa watching, folks. Right there, Grayson Report. I'm dropping the link.
I thought you were going to be on.
I'll be on for a little bit and then I'll sit down. I gotta rest too. I'm not a machine.
I know. Listen, I told you I can't do all-nighters anymore. I'm probably going to grab my laptop and watch it from in bed. Okay, Regina likes Disney Plus. Dawn Michelle agrees with me. She's waiting on Yellowstone. Can't wait. What time is Lisa going on again? What time is Lisa going on again?
7 o'clock.
7 o'clock Pacific Standard Time. So that's 8, 9, wait, 7, 8, 9, 10. That's 10 o'clock our time, Nick.
Check and see if you got any cash apps so you can eat.
Why do you keep asking me?
Well, because I
No.
want you to, because you're
No.
not thanking
It's
anyone. What's
okay.
going on?
No.
All right. Somebody drop Jules's cash app again. She doesn't know what it is.
I'm not here for that. You know that.
I know you're not, but I mean, you need to eat.
Jalissa says, while Lewis is choking to death over there, and Jalissa is correct. She says, you all hoodwinked her show Saturday night. Grayson Report didn't get to tell us about the scary hotel, but it was a very fun, long stream. That it was, Jalissa, 6 hours. Oh, Lord. And we hijacked the stream on her. So, yeah, don't let her have any guests in tonight, Lewis.
Well, this stream is going to redirect to her. All right. We're going to take off. Again, we want to move on, but we're not going to stop from talking about people in our space that we think were wrong. If that's okay with you all. Okay, one last time.
The Wancho.
You got
Dude, you're the Wancho. Juan, you didn't have to do that.
Yeah,
Thank you very
Wancho.
much. Thank you very much, babe. He's such a sweetheart. Juan, I'll see you we're going to do lunch, remember? But thank you. You didn't have to do that. I appreciate you. I love you, man. Thank you for always supporting Lewis. Lois, I called you.
Lois.
Oh, that was very sweet.
All right. Thanks for feeding Jules and everything. So she won't call me up all pissed because she didn't eat. It's a big problem in this industry.
I have to lose weight.
Yeah, whatever. All right, Jules, I'm going to say bye for you. Bye, Jules. Everybody here, we'll see you tonight on Grayson Report. Thank you all. We'll be back with some standalone videos and some lives tomorrow. We're going to have an amazing live. So stick around for that as we update you with all things you want to know about. Nerd out.